to see her be able to scale her business to six figures. Last year she had a record number in her tax business. But guys, I'm talking about, like, I'm at a point now where I lean into her. I'm like asking her. So the coach is now being coached. Okay. But I'm super excited for all the tax pros who are on the line tonight. We are just elated to be here. And like she said, guys, we know this is the season. We're gearing up. We're training our teams. We're preparing our marketing. We're getting ready to go out there. But I will tell you guys, you are definitely in for a treat on tonight. So listen, go ahead and shout out the person that invited you on here, because obviously they thought highly enough of you to say, hey, put me in the game. I heard there's a way that I can add money to my tax business without leaving my tax office, without even having to do anything additional. I heard there was a way that I could go out here and scale my business and get access to capital, that I could treat my business like a business. And it don't matter if I'm a preparer with a PTIN. It don't matter if I'm an EFIN. Don't matter if I'm an EA. Don't matter if I'm an ERO. There is a way for me to go out here and tap into this money. You guys, tax pro to tax pro. We're unlocking a business model here that's going to allow you to be able to add. If you don't already have credit, you're going to be able to add credit to your portfolio of services, but you're also going to be able to add funding. And so if you have not realized, the game is changing out here. And so more and more our clients are leaning in us to be their voice when it comes to financial information, right? If you're a tax pro on the line and your clients call you for everything, put a 1 in the chat. They want to know, can I do this? Dr. Cofer, should I do this? I'm about to do this. I mean, literally, I'm not a realtor, but my tax clients call me for everything. They want to know about budgeting. They want to know about this. And even though we're running businesses, guys, typically only a part of the year, our tax clients lean into us for everything. But what I want you to know, while we're becoming increasingly trusted advisors out there, our clients are wanting to know, what do I need to do to go next level? What do I need to do to build my legacy? Because they see us as the voice of influence. Somebody put legacy in the chat. Our clients see us as a voice of influence. And so even though we might not be CPAs or financial planners, they're leaning into us. And as our industry begins to evolve, we know taxes is a $1 trillion industry. We're now colliding what we do with other industries, like small businesses, like being able to now, take my little side hustle. Maybe I work under somebody else's office as a tax preparer. Maybe, I just got started with my PTIN, but they're showing us now, through what I'm getting ready to show you here, they're showing us that we can actually evolve, and we don't have to be a little side hustle as tax preparers. We can go full out, build up our businesses, also put our businesses in position to be bankable. And I know every single year we all see clients, right? 30% are going to put money back into a business. Believe it or not, that's the second largest category. So if we're serving clients who are already entrepreneurial and they already have Schedule C's, or maybe they're into real estate investment, they have a Schedule E, they're already telling us, based on the data, that they're going to put money into business. What we're going to show you tonight is how you can leverage your platform as a tax professional and join hundreds of other tax professionals who've already decided to expand their income with FreedomPath. Industries are colliding, and now we're realizing we're not just tax pros. We're realizing that we're sitting on multi-million-dollar empires, but we need access to capital. And not only that, the clients that we're serving need access to capital. So we're going to talk about how you can partner with this amazing company, FreedomPath. Guys, FreedomPath started in 2022. So it's a 2-year-old company, but the company is literally led by industry giants. And so what they did was they brought evolution to the financial space, right? They allowed this thing to called fintech to collide, where finances now meet technology. And now we bring in all of these things to one roof, and they are a debt-free company. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you how you can leverage this platform. That if you're not debt-free, you can build a wealth plan for your life as well. But they are a debt-free company. That stood out to me, and they're privately owned. So there's no big corporate company driving the direction. We literally get to be the thumbprint and the blueprint and the voice for how this movement is going, guys. And we have a mission of impacting the lives of 1 million. Somebody put 1 million in the chat. 1 million families financially free, 1 million families. And we know that we got over 100 and something tax offices represented on this line tonight. If everybody just went out and touched 1,000 clients, we will be able to really revolutionize how wealth is built and attained in our country. And so what I love also about this company, guys, is that they are literally vetted. They are A+ accredited and on the BBB. They have amazing Google ratings. They're on Trustpilot, and they offer an array of services. And you're going to hear from Mr. Ragland a little bit later. But what I want you to understand, guys, is they have a platform called Freedom Wealth, where now If you have clients that are coming to you, you can simply add a couple of questions to your intake form. Do you know your credit score? And this is if you don't already offer credit, right? Do you know your credit score? Are you looking to make a large purchase this year? They're going to say yes or no. Are you interested in improving your credit score? If they say yes, you can leverage Freedom Wealth, guys, to offer an AI-built credit platform that's second to none in the marketplace. FreedomPath built this platform out where, guys, literally clients can, at a click of a button, go in and start legally disputing the things that are on their credit that are erroneous, obsolete, unverified. We're talking about being able now for you to go from being just a tax office to now you become a one-stop shop. You're able to offer dark web monitoring. Identity theft is on a rampant, and if you dealt with clients who've been victims of identity theft, and you know that's a hard place to be in, but you're able to offer them debt tracking, identity monitoring. You're able to give them, listen, tax pros, over 50 financial tools. I wish I could show y'all the calculators, but you're talking about being able to give people a resource that shows them when they can be totally debt-free, when they can pay their mortgage off, if they're making a large purchase, how to strategically do that. They're in the market to get a house. So you're able to, even through the wealth path, offer them that. You're able to offer rent reporting, local savings. Our clients are going out and they're spending money. We just saw where they spend the money, right? Now you can show them how to save some money. Credit building tips and tricks. Guys, they have a piece back there that literally there's a giant in the industry by the name of John Alzheimer. He literally has courses back there that will help you take your credit to the next level, all right? And then the BCA is the Business Credit Academy. Y'all drop some fire symbols in the chat because this is the part I got excited about. So I told you guys, you know, I'm a serial entrepreneur. My husband and I have been in the space since 2017. So my husband, during the pandemic, started building out our business credit. So we decided we were no longer going to play small, but we were going to go full out. You know, we were starting to build our business credit, and God really blessed us to be able to, you know, access over 6 figures of credit lines and, you know, get 2 vehicles and get some land and all of this stuff through our business. But let me tell you, he was doing high ticket business credit. And now I'm all about what's affordable because I want to be able to reach the masses. And when I saw this platform, I said, this gives everybody an opportunity. Somebody put in the chat, everybody, because I know we all on Facebook and TikTok and we see the clubhouses or people are charging thousands of dollars, guys, and they don't even help people scale to tier 1. But people dropping thousands. So what FreedomPath offers, guys, is us an affordable way to help our Schedule C and Schedule E clients, even help yourself. If you are on the line tonight and you have a team of tax preparers under you, put a 5 in the chat. You can help your tax preparers scale that business like a real business. You can help them access capital. Maybe right now they're virtual working from home, but what if they can have a storefront? What if you can have multiple offices? That's what happens when you can get a capital infusion. Your business begins to grow and scale. Let's say you got a business, you know, whether it's a tax business or any business, small business, boutique, whatever, whoever your client base is that you serve, right? Real estate investor, doesn't matter. Let's say on paper, they're not there yet. They don't have, you know, a mailing address. They don't have a bank account. Their money's going all over here to Stripe and they're not organized. You literally can run them through this Business Credit Academy, guys. Help them become bankable. Help them get funding. Help them get mortgage ready. Make sure that they have their business credit, guys. Make sure they have access to vendor credit, bank lines, and you can literally offer this as a service to them. Put them in this academy, guys. It's going to start them with the foundations. You can even go through this academy. You're going to have an AI coach. She's going to guide you every single step of the way. And guess what? When you're done with this Business Credit Academy, when your clients are done with this Business Credit Academy, they got a $50,000 funding guarantee. Somebody put home of the 50K in the chat. We got the ability to make sure that they can get aggregately over $50,000. And if not, guess what? It's going to be free. We won't even charge them. And when they go to close, guys, let's say we get them some big money, right? That money that they've invested in themselves, in the BCA, they literally can use that money at the closing table. And so another thing I love, guys, is because we're all working with different clients and some of our clients are very organized, right? We love those clients that come to us and their paperwork is already in order. We don't have to worry about thumbing through and trying to read receipts and scan receipts. They're already organized. Those are the people that typically already have their foundation set up. They're ready to get funded. And guess what? If they're already ready on paper, guys, you can simply, no extra tasks, no extra duties, no skill set you need to master. You don't need to know anything about loan underwriting. All you're going to do is send them an application. You're going to literally right here in the middle of the screen, guys, you put your client's email address. All right, Mr. Johnny Construction Company, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send you an email for the application for funding. Fill it out. It's a few questions, basically going to ask you about how long you've been in business, about your revenue coming in every month, what you're planning to do with the money, etc. And guess what? One of my underwriters is going to give you a call. Tax pros, listen to me. It's called leverage. Put that in the chat. That's a wealth building word. All you're going to do, Johnny, is talk to the underwriter. The underwriter is going to go through everything with you. And guess what, y'all? The underwriter is now going to loop you and Johnny. Johnny's going to get his funding, and who's going to get paid? You, the tax professional who decided to become a one-stop shop. Listen, guys, you cannot lose with this. They offer a comprehensive range of programs. We're talking about over 177 lenders. We're talking about up to $100 million in access to revenue and capital, guys. They have funds for veteran-owned businesses. Where my ladies at on here tonight? Put a W in the chat. They got funding products for women-owned businesses. We're talking about being able to serve every single business entity, no matter what. They've created a blueprint, guys, where people have come in and been able to get this funding. And we're not talking about it taking 3-4 weeks, guys. Many of these clients are being able to get funded within 48 to 72 hours. Now, of course, if it's something like an SBA, because we have a vast array of funding sources, all the way from private money to big bank money to hard money to SBA. SBA is going to take a little bit longer, but imagine you have a client that's ready to scale their business. Let's say you got a salon owner. She's on paper, she's working from the home, but the IRS says you attempt to earn an income, you're still a business. She's organized. She got her books together. But guess what? She needs a salon. And so guess what? You want to help her access this capital. She goes out there and get $100,000. And now she got what she needs to start her business. Or maybe you're working with a trucker or whoever your client base is, guys, and they need access to be able to grow out of their house, to be able to grow into their next location, to be able to add more trucks, to add more equipment. This platform can give you the ability to simply send them a link, and then now they get the funding. All right. And so if you're on the line tonight as a business owner, as a tax pro, already know you're wondering, if I invest, what's the return? Well, guys, we're only asking you to invest $129. It could be $1,000 tonight, but only $129. And you add this invaluable resource to your tax office, right? And then there's a $49 a month overhead. That's a technology fee. But listen, again, that's more than we spend more than that on tax software. Anybody ever spent $5,000 on tax software? Hello, out there, tax professionals. Yes, we spent that kind of money. So we're talking about being able to come in here, spend less than $150, and we're operable. Spend less than $50 a month, and we now have a business that we can offer to our clients. And so it's very simple, guys. You get the tools, you get the training. Even if you're building a team, you have a team already tied to you. You're not a solo tax professional. Guess what? Dedicated customer support, broker support. If you're busy, you can leverage the phone number, have them call, ask questions there. They can even get support in their back office. All right. So there are 3 easy steps to get started. You're simply going to let people know, hey, I got another resource. Listen, I'm ABC Tax Company. This year, we've expanded. We're able now to offer business funding to you. We're able to offer, personal credit and consumer credit. And guess what? Even personal lines of credit and personal loans if you need it, right? You're going to let them know what you do and then point them to a website. If you already have an intake process, you just add a couple questions to your intake process. Once they sign up, guys, you're going to get paid. FreedomPath does the rest. And so, when we think about, our businesses, many of us, we work in the first quarter of the year and we can take off. It depends on your book of business, but some tax professionals do work all year round. But either way it goes, guys, when you start thinking about, the average Schedule C client I bring in my office, I'm going to make $800 to $2,000. If you're working under somebody, you might get a 60-40 split or something like that, 50-50, however that works, right? And then you think about your Schedule E clients, you're, between $950 and a little over $1,500. You're thinking, I'm already making that money. But if I take that same Schedule C client and get them funded, I can add more commas to my check. I'm already making the money. If I take that same Schedule E client and help them get a capital infusion to grow their business so they can go out there and get more buildings. Guys, we can do DSCRs, fix and flips. We can do construction loans. We can do bridge loans. We're talking about we can do cannabis businesses. Any business you think of, we have the ability to help them get funded. And guess what? You're going to get paid. So you can add business funding to what you do.